shall read the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou hast prepared a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely in goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Please stand for the Lord's Prayer. Let us stand.
Let me see. If a boy sire. He sings like a lark, plays the flute like a nightingale, whistles like a magpie, and is graceful as a swallow.
This prince is really quite a bird.
What was that? What did you say?
I said, sir, this prince is really quite a bird. Quite a bird of paradise, sir. So brilliant, so confident, so accomplished.
Thank you, Mr. Jolly. That was a very nice compliment.
But I'm more concerned with Prince Gloria's progress in the classroom. Suppose we hear from Lady Learningwell.
I am happy to report that the prince has the most active mind. In fact, sometimes he asks questions that even I cannot answer. Can you give us an example? Only yesterday he wanted to know if you multiply feet by feet and get square feet. Can you multiply eggs by eggs and get square eggs?
But is he doing his homework?
Oh yes, Your Majesty. Monday night he spent 12 hours over his arithmetic book.
That was the night it fell under his bed.
I'm afraid your report is not very satisfactory, Lady Learningwell. But perhaps Lady Anna Librarian can give us a more encouraging report of his reading.
Prince Florio is still a great reader, sire. Just this month, he has read Barney Blake in Borneo, Barney Blake in Brazil, Barney Blake in Britain, Barney Blake at Bat, Barney Blake in a Balloon, and Barney Blake Bootblack. We have 200 Barney Blake books in the library, and he has read them all.
That's wonderful. Do you know what is black and white and red all over?
What is black and white and red all over? I cannot answer that riddle, Mr. Jolly.
A newspaper, Your Majesty.
Now, what does Lord Inchworm, our Minister of Weights and Measurements, have to say?
Alas, Your Majesty, I have nothing to report. The measurements are exactly the same as last year's, down to 1/4 inch.
The prince is coming! Make way! Prince Glorio's coming! Everyone, to your places! Everyone, sit down! You too, Mr. Jolly. No one must be any taller than the prince. To dear Prince Florio of the court of Kinross, our very best wishes. Happy birthday to you.
Let me hand you your present, sire.
Just a minute. Godmother Grizzly says Mama she had 4 talking presents for me.
Of course, the girls will bring them in at once.
I can't wait to see them. I do hope Godmother Grizzly bought smaller ones than the one she bought this morning.
I'm sure she's done her best, child. be frightened, children. You are in the kingdom of Kinross.
I am King Kinross. This is Queen Cornella. And this is our son, Prince Royo. But how did we get here? I want to go home.
Come, child, where are your manners? You just arrived.
But I don't understand. One minute we're sitting in the library reading,
And the next minute, everything turned green.
that was Godmother Greensleeves. And then everything went bumpity bump bump, and here we are.
All safe and sound and ready for the party.
And just in time for presents.
Presents.
Dear me, we didn't bring it. We didn't know we were coming.
Oh, that's all right. Sit down and make yourselves at home.
But we should know the names of our honored guests first.
Their names are William Stanley and Betty Jones, straight-A students at Garfield School, Boontown, Pennsylvania, USA.
USA!